Talk literacy and Kerala pops to mind. Talk education and Kerala pops to mind again. But talk higher education and nobody thinks of Kerala, where the state's governor and chief minister are engaged in a disgraceful dogfight over the state's universities, while students are deserting those same universities. This week, Kerala and education are in the news for a different reason. Education technology major Byju, founded by Keralite Byju Ravindran, has roped in Argentine soccer star Lionel Messi as its global ambassador for its social impact arm Education for All. A Keralite's company signing up a global superstar like Messi should normally call for celebration, but the mood on the ground in Kerala is different for two reasons. One, Byju is laying off people after it booked a loss of 45 billion rupees. And two, the higher education meltdown in Kerala is prompting tens of thousands of students to leave the state, either to study abroad or in other metros of the country. On the ground, the university scenario in Kerala is downright disgraceful. State Governor Arif Mohammad Khan, who is the Chancellor of all universities in the state, calls the Kannur University Vice Chancellor a criminal. Khan then sends out show cause notices to 11 university vice chancellors, asking them why they shouldn't be removed from their posts. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan hits back, telling the governor not to stoop to the level of an ordinary RSS worker, and the state government is attempting to remove Khan from the chancellorship of all universities. Meanwhile, this was the scene this week when Cesar Thomas, the new vice chancellor of the Kerala Technological University, attempted to reach her office for the first time. University students and employees put up a fierce protest to block her entry. The losers, of course, are the students. Frustrated by the falling education standards, lack of job opportunities after graduation, and the violent and often excessive politics on campus, thousands of Kerala's youth are leaving the state to study abroad. Not just to the traditional centers like the US, the UK, Canada or Australia, but to just about every place in the world, from Latvia and Herzegovina to Malta, Madagascar and Georgia. To be sure, it is not a Kerala phenomenon to lose faith in domestic higher education. Consulting firm Red Seer says Indian students opting for studies abroad has grown from 440,000 in 2016 to 770,000 in 2019 and will touch 1.8 million by 2024. That trend is even more acute in Kerala, where an estimated 10,000 students are leaving each year to study abroad to English-speaking countries alone. Sunil Kannath, founder, director, CEO of Kochi-based Third Wave Overseas Education, says the sheer hopelessness of a future in Kerala is triggering an exodus of youth from the state.
First and foremost reason for going abroad is there is no employment opportunities in Kerala, number one. Number two, if they are graduating in Kerala, they are become another unemployed graduate. Number three, in case you are finding a job here, that job is not that lucrative.
The rush of youth abroad is reflecting in multiple ways. There are an eye-popping 358 overseas education consultants in Kochi city alone. And the sheer number of Malayali migrants in Canada is turning Malayalam into the fifth language there after English, French, Chinese and Punjabi. Professor V.J. Sebastian Nariveri, who set the record of being India's youngest college lecturer at the age of 18 years in 1967 and who is into his 56th year of teaching this year, feels that political interference on the campus and teachers who hold permanent jobs with no pressure to perform add to the problem.
When the higher education scenario is dominated by politically motivated superstars, college teachers regard themselves as the happiest and the luckiest category of employees, because once you are appointed, until retirement, you have nothing to fear. You are always safe. Excellent salary you can draw. So teachers who remain so happy and in the comfort zone, they refuse to update themselves.
The magnitude of student migration out of Kerala is such that not just engineering colleges but even arts and science colleges in Kerala are faced with increasing numbers of vacant seats each year. Faced with this crisis, some colleges are themselves becoming veritable overseas education consultants. At least one college in Kochi has started the CRNA course, or the Canadian Registered Nurse Examination course, enabling students to join the Canadian nursing profession. Colleges that cannot adapt risk becoming marriage halls, says Sunil Kannath.
So this means the normal education institutions cannot survive because the students are not interested to study in India. This will become another disaster. All the engineering colleges, non-performing engineering colleges need to be closed, so they have to make it as a Kalyana Mandapam. This is the situation now.
But if all youth migrate out of Kerala, would there be any need for wedding halls is the question. Meanwhile, Argentina-obsessed Keralites are putting up massive cutouts of Lionel Messi everywhere, including a 30-foot one in the Kuringatakadava River at Pullavur in Kozhikode district. Even FIFA took note and tweeted the visual. FIFA probably missed this incident at Vadikadavu Malappuram of a 65-foot Messi cutout falling even as it was being installed.
Hard work. Argentina fans.
Perhaps a case of poor civil engineering education? Byju Ravindran's edtech firm Byju's signing up Lionel Messi as the global ambassador for its social impact arm Education for All is a matter of pride for Kerala. But pray the Argentine macro influencer Messi will know nothing about the mess Kerala's higher education is in. This episode of Geometric View salutes a school teacher in Kerala, 41-year-old C.A. Shamir, who volunteered to be posted in a government tribal school deep in the forests of Idamalakudi in Kerala's Idukki district. While nobody else would take up that posting, Shamir could feel for those 122 tribal students in the school and offered to be posted there. He will have to be content with the bare minimum of comforts and stay in the school building itself. While Kerala's youth are migrating en masse to study abroad, C.A. Shamir is the kind of teacher who continues to give hope to the Kerala school education system, which has 4.5 million students. Shamir is a superstar, no less than Messi.